Amos Kotori is here with his brand new line of Aloha shirts dropping next week.
Then, let's rally together to end breast cancer forever in this weekend's Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk.
Plus, Hot Hawaiian Weddings TV is back with a new season of love and marriage.
It's the old ball and chain right now on High Now Daily. Aloha and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Rachel Picaro.
I'm Kainoa Carlson. Happy Thursday. We're one more step closer to the weekend.
So close.
Yeah,
There's
close.
so much to do this weekend, but I want to talk a little bit about what you did last night because I actually went a couple of weeks ago. So
Yeah, that's right. So over at Levi at the Ritz-Carlton Residences in Waikiki, every Wednesday, you can help yourself to some of that action right there. It's a fried chicken and champagne special they got going on right now. It's like the combo you never knew you needed in your life, fried chicken and champagne.
Oh yeah, and look at that pour. Oh, they were fabulous.
Yeah.
Pouring the champagne. I mean, even the ambiance, just being at Levi while the sun was setting and that polenta fries right there, killers.
Yeah,
So
shout out
good.
to Casey Lunn. Him and I went and checked it out yesterday. But it's really good. And the execution on the fried chicken is crazy. It's a very much, there you are. It's an elevated fried chicken, yeah?
Absolutely.
Not a typical one.
Yeah, it came with like a parsley, garlic, butter. And when you bite into that chicken, it's so flaky. It was perfectly cooked. There were clear juices that were coming out of the chicken. It was piping hot. It was so good, so good. I highly recommend the Levi chicken and champagne special. Again, happens on Wednesdays.
That's right, but it's only on Wednesdays, okay? So if you're owner for that, that's when you got to go ahead and check it out. And Levi, the food is amazing, the ambiance, but the view,
Killers.
the view is
Like I
killers.
said. Yeah, because
Yes.
the sun is setting and you can kind of see through out as you're looking towards the ocean. It's gorgeous and just like the ambiance, just being out there and bring your significant other, your friends, whoever. But that chicken, go ahead and get it. It's the bomb.
Definitely.
Yes, now today we're going to let you guys decide what game we'll play later on in the show because you know we love to play games here on High Now Daily. And if you can see the code there on your screen, take your phone out, scan it, and you can vote for your choice. And we've got some options. Kainoa, tell
That's
them
right, and we're getting high tech now, so you can scan that QR code now. You can choose from a series of candy and cookie challenges. Yes, please. I like both those things.
I know.
Or we could do a board game called Blank Slate, which is basically like a word association game, which we're pretty decent at this point, right? We're talking all the time.
Yeah, you kicked
Drew
my
Davis.
Okole on the last word game, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
It's redemption today. But Drew Davis and our correspondent Lauren Taria, they're going to join us later in the show. So go ahead, get your phone out, scan that QR code right there, and vote right now. And it's been such a great week here on High Now. We've been celebrating and partnering with Beer Lab Hawaii, and we've had a chance to check out some of their locations.
That's right. Recently, we had a chance to check out their Waipio location. Take a look.
They're doing it right.
Well, Waipio is truly the heart of the company. It's where all the beer is made. You know, when you come here, you really can feel the true craft, see the brewers brewing. It's really, you can really just feel the energy and the heart of what Beer Lab is. And besides that, it is actually tucked away, hidden, off the street in an industrial area. So you really get the neighborhood vibe. A lot of the locals, regulars from around the area really make this place truly special. We've grown up here and we always feel like it's an area and a place where we help each other. We come together and we really have each other grow and work together. So we took that idea and brought it into our business. And with that, we thought, hey, what better way to help other businesses out, have the local businesses really stick together than to promote each other, work together, do things together, and really raise each other up together as businesses. We always believe that Beer Lab is always about experimentation, constant change, and that leads to constant improvement for us. So we take our flavors, our history, our memories of what we do here at Beer Lab, and we turn those into different types of beers that match different type of beer styles. And sometimes, we just got to try. And sometimes it works out. Maybe it's a little bit off the mark, but sometimes those trying and those flavors turn into something that turns out to be really amazing.
We've always believed that our beer should be specific to us, the locals. We consider our weather, what's locally grown on the islands, and the ethnic mix of Hawaii dishes, like what locals like to drink. Everything that makes Hawaii home. We love utilizing different ingredients, especially local ingredients that we grew up with in our beer, whether it be lihimui, poi donuts, or banana lumpia. We like using that in our beer and paying homage to the diverse cultural cuisines in Hawaii. Not only do we love to pair beer with food, we love to pair beer with our lifestyle here in Hawaii.
So with a large volume of our beers moving over to Beretania, it's gonna let YPO really get back to its roots of experimentation. So we have small batches, trying new stuff, doing new things, and allowing these fun new flavors to really come back and arise. But besides that, we also are gonna free up a little space for our seltzer production. So our sister company, Loop Seltzers, is gonna be able to create a bigger volume of seltzers and really kind of bring some fun new flavors out.
Ooh, shout out to the brothers at Beer Lab Hawaii. They make Ono stuff, local flavors, it's local beer, and there's 4 locations. You can see them listed on your screen right there. Tomorrow, I'm actually gonna be back with Beer Lab Hawaii. Tough job, I know. But we're going to the Pearl Ridge location. If you've ever been past there, they've got TVs in there. It's a different kind of atmosphere. So it's gonna be a fun Pauhana Friday tomorrow.
That's it. You're going to have fun, and we're going to continue to have fun here on High Now Daily. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Look at this. Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. The 46th Annual O'o Awards and Gala presented by the Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce is a night to really honor outstanding Native Hawaiians in our community. Joining us here to tell us all about it is Mike Rollins. How's it, Mike? Welcome to the show.
Doing good, brother. Thank you.
Mahalo for
having
coming
us. You're very welcome.
So, O'o Awards, for people who don't know, Mike, tell us about it.
The O'o Awards, I got to tell the background of the Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce. It started back in 1974 when we formed with a group of Hawaiian businessmen got together. We realized they wanted to be how you could share about Hawaiian business and get together and they could kuka together and talk about business, how they could help the community and foster and help Native Hawaiians. And also mentor young businesses. So they formed the Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce, and after 4 years, they created the O Awards. And the purpose of the O Awards is to recognize Native Hawaiians that have dedicated themselves to the legacy of Hawaiian culture and how we do business and work and mentor young Native Hawaiian businesses.
Absolutely. And Mike, tell us about some of the honorees this year for the 2023, the 46th annual.
The honorees this year happen to both be Kamehameha graduates.
Imua.
Imua. The thing is, first one is Dr. Diane Paloma. She is right now the CEO of Hawaii Dental Service, and she's dedicated her career to culture and Hawaiian practices. She has been with the John Burns School of Medicine. She was a CEO at Lulu Home Trust, and that's been her life and dedicated. So we're very proud of that. She's a very young lady also. And then our next honoree is Kahu Kenneth Makuakani. He is the kahu of and senior pastor of Koiha'o Church, but also he is a very accomplished musician. He's a winner of many multiple Nahoku Award winners in the community. So that's our two honorees for this year.
And now, Mike, in terms of also being incredible leaders and business leaders within our community, and so much that these two honorees have given, what are some other kind of qualities that the honorees should possess? And these two in particular.
The quantities is their commitment and dedication to the community. One of the things you'll notice about both and mostly Native Hawaiian business is their humility. And you know, the commerce is based on one of our core values is ha-ha, which is humility. And at times it can work for you or against you because these honorees that we have, actually they're nominated and they may not be known that they're nominated. So they're nominated from people in the community that have recognized them and their contributions and how they have made a difference in their craft. And Dr. Paloma is in the medical field, and Kahu Makuakani is also in the church, but also in music too.
Mike, right here in the studio, we actually have. So is this what they're going to be presented with? This is the O Award right here, yeah?
This is the O Award they get. And one of the things, if I could I'll show you one thing. One of the things what they do is when they get the O Awards and they get it to the presenter, it's given like this. And they bend and they walk down and they give it from the person that presented it. And it's a beautiful piece of wood, also work. That's the actual award. This is actually Kahu Makuakani's award.
Wow, beautiful.
Really good, yeah.
And this year, with it being the 46th annual, do we have anything different planned for this year's particular awards?
I'm glad. This year going to be awesome. What's happened is Kahu Makuakani, you know, with his musical ability, has written a song, Manu o Iwi. And during that song, what it does, it traces the leadership of the O Awards for the many years that we've been giving it, recognize it. But the beauty of it is Dr. Paloma is an accomplished hula dancer. And she's going to dance a hula to the last verse.
Wow.
We've never had that before. So we're really excited. And also, at each table at the O Awards, they will have the music and the words so they can sing along.
Awesome.
We're doing that.
So, Mike, how do people get more information about the O Awards? Sign up, get tables, get tickets. How do people do it?
Easy. All they got to go on nativehawaiianchamberofcommerce.org, click on events, and it'll show up. You can still buy tables. You can buy individual seats. And the key about the night is we're going to have a makeke, a market of Hawaiian artisans beforehand, where they can shop and go. There's some really some nice, valuable, good products. And the key of that, the profits from that night are going to go to Maui.
Awesome. So, and they continue to need our kokua and our services.
Yeah,
so mahalo
we
for
do.
that. And Mike, mahalo for coming on the
Mahalo,
show.
brother. Thank you.
46th
Okay.
annual OO Awards. Go ahead and check it out. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you.
Aloha everyone. It is my great honor to have my dear friend and mentor Amos Kotori in studio today. He is a designer, a stylist, an artist, and you name it, I really can't explain all that you do. So Amos, I think the first thing to introduce it to anyone that hasn't met you yet is, what is your life like as an artist?
I think the creative tool is really the thoughts. And if you live with gratitude, the energy opens up and you can be creative in any field that you are in.
Absolutely, and I think that really captivates your energy. I know right now you're about to launch a brand new line. Can you tell me a little bit about what the inspiration is behind your design?
Well, after COVID, it's been a long break, but then it's time to come back again. I'm at Neiman Marcus and it's their 25th anniversary. So every shirt is like a prayer for me. I always say that wearing the shirt is a prayer. And so we've got some male models here that are available to, where you can see the designs, and I'll tell you the stories behind it.
I can't wait, but before we get to that, I do want to talk to you about all you do in the community. You help out so many artists, so many friends. I'm personally somebody that you've helped year after year, even though I know it's hard, But you do so much to support the arts in the community. So can you tell people about how they can get involved and what's going on right now?
I think it's really important to follow your passion and really understand that there's energy to everything. In terms of even healing yourself with thoughts that are going through you and participating in shows, community shows. I'm in the Hawaii Craftsman Show right now, which is downtown at the Downtown Gallery. It was about 540 entries and about 104 were accepted. Happy to say that mine was accepted and it's on view. And so please go down and support the arts by attending. And for me, entering a show like that isn't about being accepted or being juried. It's about being part of a community.
Absolutely. And I know that your life is just so dynamic. You are, of course, based in Hawaii, but you also travel to Bangkok and Bali. Can you tell me a little bit about how your travels inspire your life here?
It's all about food. Very simple. It's all about food.
I wasn't expecting that.
It's about food because I think when you taste something, you realize that it's foreign, it's different, it's a little bit spicy. And what happens with that is that it conjures images. For me, it does.
Yes.
And it took me to Bangkok. I was a creative consultant for Jim Thompson, which is the largest silk house in the world. And that's where I produce my shirts. And I also live in Bali and at Villa Bodhi, and it is a place of just quiet.
Yes, and I know that your life is just so full, so let's get into a little bit of your fashion. I know we're gonna have Kyle right here start off with your very first design. Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind this shirt?
The shirt is called Malolo, which is flying fish. And what I did was I imagined myself as a flying fish under the water and seeing up and wanting to break the ceiling and take off into another world, another planet. And that's what the Malolo does. It actually dares to fly, and what happens is the fins become wings and it takes flight just for that moment. And that's what life is about. So that's the story.
Absolutely beautiful. Wow, I can really see the colors. They're just popping. It's so vibrant. I love this shirt so, so much. And I also know we have a second design in studio today. Elijah is going to be showing off that shirt, that next model. Can you tell us a little bit about the story behind this shirt?
This actually comes from the spots on an elephant's ear. And I took them, and most people don't know that elephants are hairy. They're very hairy. And so what happens is that it took almost a month to clean this image up, but it's actual spots on an elephant's ear. And the message here is, sometimes you go through life and it's about connecting the dots. When the dots finally appear, and it's your choice of how to make it work.
I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, Elijah. And I am also wearing a Kotori Designs. It is so vibrant, so beautiful, so flowy, and it feels so good. You can tell when you're wearing silk. Can you tell me a little bit about this design?
Sure. It's from an old kimono. It's phoenix wings, and the message is take flight.
And you can wear it like this too, where you're really showing it all off. There we go. Ooh, kind of feeling like a showgirl right now. And then Amos, you're also wearing a beautiful design of your own.
This was actually commissioned by Francis Perot for the Honolulu Symphony, and it's their new uniform. And what it is an old 1800s lilikoi, passion fruit flower. And it actually was very twisted vines.
Wow.
And I redid it into the old 1940s style tuxedo shirt.
I don't know how you think of this, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So everyone can find your designs at AmosKotomoriDesigns.com, and they can also check out your newest line in Neiman Marcus. We hope to see you there next Monday. Aloha.
Welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, Susan G. Komen saves lives by meeting the most critical needs in our communities and investing in breakthrough research to prevent and cure breast cancer. And each year they hold the More Than Pink Walk, which is happening this weekend. And here to tell us more is Rolanda Morgan, Executive Director of Susan G. Komen. And we've got Lori Marcoulier, owner of and breast cancer survivor, actually, of Kaimuki Auto Repair. Now let's talk a little bit about what's happening this weekend.
It's almost here, Rachel. This weekend we have our More Than Pink Walk in Kapiolani Park. It comes around every year and it's our largest fundraiser. It's an opportunity for Komen to bring together the breast cancer community to celebrate those who are facing a breast cancer diagnosis, to raise funds so that we can continue to look for new treatments, find new cures, to support social change and legislation around women's health issues, and to generally just have a day of celebration in life.
Absolutely. So that event happening on Sunday, October 8th, you can still register. Where can people register?
Registration's still open. You can go to komen.org/Hawaii Walk. And quite easy to register. There's no registration fee. You just sign in. You can sign in as an individual, build a team, and come out and be with us on Sunday.
Awesome. And Laura, you've got a team already put together. Let's talk about your journey for a bit, because you're a breast cancer survivor, like I just mentioned. So tell me about your story.
Well, I was diagnosed in 2021, triple positive breast cancer. I went through it all, chemo, surgery, radiation, been through it, but got through it. So it's been a positive thing, although cancer is never really positive, but it's what you make of it. So I tried my best to just be positive and, strive for the best.
And the best you did, because you did beat breast cancer and you're here today now supporting the cause. You're continuing to do so. You've got your team together, you've got your support system. Tell me about why you continue to do what you do.
Because I'm fortunate enough to do so. There are many people who can't work during chemo, but I was lucky enough to. And so, we try to just raise money for others, for the cause, and hopefully others can just fight the fight and not have to worry about, paying for the expensive bills that come with cancer,
Absolutely. And now you are third generation owner of Kaimuki Auto Repair. You folks leave a jar out all year long to bring money in to support the cause. And you also donate through two other organizations. You also bring your team in together. You do other things. Just recently, I saw that you guys were chopping your hair and donating.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you folks do.
So I'm not the owner yet. I'm third generation, hopefully third generation owner, but I'm not quite yet the owner.
Almost there.
But it is a family business, and yes, we do have a donation jar. We have the best customers who just, drop change, and that little change adds up. So with that, we donate it to Komen Hawaii, and try to do our part. And yes, we just had a hair donation. It was more for fun. We didn't raise any funds for that or anything like that, but it's just to spread awareness, with a cause.
Absolutely. And while you've gone through that journey, everybody has their own. What have you learned? And do you have a little bit like of a message for those who might be going through it right now?
There's so much I can say, but the biggest thing is don't look back. Just keep moving forward. You're going to be that much stronger having gone through everything you have been through. And just take it with a positive mind and everything will work out because you have nothing but to fight, so.
Love that, love the positivity. So make sure you go ahead and head to the Sunday walk that's happening on October 8th, the More Than Pink Walk with Susan G. Komen. Thank you so much, you two, for joining us today. All the information is right there on your screen, and you still have time to register, so please go ahead and do it. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Now, a reminder that today we're gonna let you folks decide what game we're gonna play later on in the show. If you can see the code right there on your screen, all you gotta do is take out your phone, scan it so that you can vote for your choice. And we've got a couple of choices.
Drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. Okay, options are we do a series of candy and cookie challenges. I'm hungry, I'm down for that. Or we could play a board game called Blank Slate. Both of us have not played it before, so that would be good. Again, meteorologist Drew Davis and Lauren Taruya are gonna be joining us later. So bust that phone out, scan that QR code, get voting, hurry up, time's a clicking.
Yes, I can't wait. That's going to be really, really fun. Now we're back in the studio, and our first guest is the producer and creator of the inspirational Hot Hawaiian Weddings TV show that highlights the incredible experience of getting married right here in Hawaii. We've got Lexi Mackenzie here. How's it going?
Fantastic. Thank you for having me. It's wonderful to be here.
Absolutely. Now, this is the 11th year of the show that's going to be on K5. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect this year.
Yes, well, we're so excited, and we thank K5 for 11 years on air. It's amazing. I had to pinch myself to think, is this really real? But here we are, still going.
Incredible.
And we've just come out with a new double episode format. So we had a lot of great episodes that we had to squeeze into 21 minutes, and we decided we were going to extend the episodes, have more of the great stories be told. And so this week and next week, part 1 is this week, part 2 is next week, is the first time we've had a double episode of Hot Hawaiian Weddings, and I hope you all can tune in and check it out. It's a gorgeous show.
Very cool. Now, I mean, you said it's a double episode. That's because there was so much going on in the wedding, so you're like, we have to extend it, right?
So much happened, and I didn't want to cut it. I was like, we need to make 2 episodes out of this one. It was the most dynamic couple. It was at the Fairmont Orchid Maunalani. We have an amazing Hawaiian cultural advisor, Ka'iolani Blankenfeld, featured in both episodes with a 3 to 4 minute segment talking about the sacredness of Maunalani on the Big Island, of the sacred petroglyphs and all the beautiful sacred sites, the history of the place, the pohaku puka that Pele made, and all these wonderful things. And I burst into tears every time I watch it personally. I edited it, I've seen it so many times, and it's just like the most inspirational and beautiful part of the show, and the couple is phenomenal, and the show is just a very uplifting, inspirational show. It's real, there's nothing scripted, nothing is fake. It's all real reality. I think that's what was my goal with this TV show, is to create a real show about weddings that's real, unscripted, true to life, and celebrating the sacredness of Hawaii weddings and the beautiful culture and the outdoors. The couple goes skydiving or zip lining or paddle surfing, or they do all kinds of outdoor activities, and it's really about just showcasing the beautiful outdoors of Hawaii, focus on love and family, the Hawaiian culture, the photographer, the artists that come together at weddings, the beautiful decor that they put together. As you can see, this is Tropical Moon Events that put this together for us. And this is just a great example of how beautiful our creative people in our community are making weddings so gorgeous for our couples. And I'm so grateful to Tropical Moon Events and for putting this together for us and just making a beautiful display. And it's just a taste of what is on the show and what's in the beautiful weddings that happen in Hawaii.
And there's so many partnerships that happen as well. And you're talking about 11 years of being on air. Geez, High Now Daily, what are we, 5?
Yes.
So we got to get to 11. We're right behind you. But Lexi, let's talk about opportunities for people for if they want to be involved with the show. Like, how do they support you and Hot Hawaiian Weddings?
Absolutely. Well, this is an official casting call, Hawaii. If you want to be on my show, call me, contact hothawaiianweddings.com, my email, my phone number's there. We're now in a position that we're ready to book more weddings for next year. And if you're outgoing and you're fun-loving and you just have an outgoing personality, then sign up. Let's do it.
Let's try this guy up over here.
That sounds fun.
I've heard that there could be potential here, and I'm hoping to reel these 2 in, that they can be part of our show.
That would be fun.
I'm just gonna
Not me and Kyle. Not us.
not together. 2 different episodes.
2 different episodes. Two different episodes.
And we'll bring the drama, I promise.
Right? I know. So it's a great opportunity, and our couples love being on the show because it's authentic. It's a collaboration with the couple. They tell us what they want to do. They guide the whole production. We're a small production. We don't interfere with anything that happens because we want it to be true to life and unscripted. And I had Hawaiian people actually tell me over the years that they love how the Hawaiian culture is represented on our show. And to me, that's the hugest compliment
Absolutely.
because that's what I strive to do, is to really honor and celebrate the spirit of aloha, the spirit that is so present here in Hawaii. And our show is really, I think, just exemplifies the spirit of aloha. And that's our whole goal.
Speaking of the spirit of aloha as well, we do want to mention as well, you and your business partner, with everything that's taking place here in Hawaii with Maui and relief efforts that are happening, how did it impact yourself and even the business and the show?
Yeah, my business partner, Christian Flager, very sadly lost their family home in the Lahaina fire, and they had, our nephew was with him, and his father, Rick, who was 86. And we received them on Kauai. I happened to be on Kauai with my dad at that time, and we received the family right after the tragedy, and this most inspirational thing happened. Rick arrived at 86 years old in a wheelchair. His wife just passed on 3 months earlier. He just lost his home in a fire. He's incapacitated. And I didn't know what to expect. And I received him and I gave him a hug. And I was like, I'm so sorry, Rick, for what's happened. And he looked at me and he goes, oh, well, on with the next. And it was the most inspirational thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I just wanted to share that because it's really about the spirit of Imua, forward ever, backward never. And I will always remember his words and how he even put his fist in the air at that point in his life. And I just want to share with you all that I really, you are so courageous for going through this experience, those who have survived. And bless your hearts and Imua. And I hope that you'll be blessed with abundance and wonderful things in the future because of what you've been through. God is going to bless you.
Wonderfully said. And now, before we go to break, I want to make sure you tell everybody how they can tune in to Hot Hawaiian Weddings.
Yes, we're prime time on K5. We're on Wednesdays at 7:30, Saturdays at 5:30. So tune in, watch our show, and come and join us. Be on the show. Let me know if you want to have your wedding on Hot Hawaiian Weddings. I'd love to have you.
All right, awesome. And congrats, Lexi, 11 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, K5, for having us. Thank you, Hawaii, for watching. It's such an honor to be on the show.
And
Thank you.
and the millions of viewers that have been watching. I heard it's a very popular show. I can't wait to tune in. And so should you. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back.
On to the next one. I like it. Joining us here in the High Now studio, we have the president of the Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregivers, Tony Vericella. And Tony, for people who don't know, ACTC is a new local nonprofit organization that's really helping to address and help caregivers. And it's guided by these 10 guiding principles. So share a little bit with us today about what some of those are.
Sure. And first, in terms of the Alzheimer's caregiving and the caregivers, it's really focused on how to help caregivers do the caregiving. And the other side of it is, how do we get the caregivers to take care of themselves? So everything is all geared around that. And one of those guiding principles is really to reminisce with your loved one and don't say, remember. So you don't want to sit there saying, don't you remember this or don't you remember that? Because what it's doing is like challenging them. The whole idea of reminiscing is to go through memories with them. Physical photo albums, music, always about reminiscing and putting them in the present of that.
What's another guiding principle, Tony?
This issue of repeating yourself and not saying, I told you. You're going to go through things every single day, just regular, everyday life needs and experiences. Eating, bathing, going to the bathroom, walking outside, I mean, anything you take for granted, just the simplest thing. You have to do everything as if it's the first time. You have to kind of get over it, get through it. You just have to embrace that. The premise is make your loved one feel as good about themselves and as comfortable as possible. So you always want to reassure them. Don't lecture. Tell them, hey, we're in this together. I'm here for you. Just engage them, involve them, try to find a way to amuse them, get them laughing as much as possible. It's okay to laugh at yourself and have fun. And in this case, that's really necessary.
Alzheimer's is something that affects so many people in our community, regardless of who and what time. What message of hope do you have to caregivers who are out there right now who come across this segment?
Yeah, I think for the caregiver to focus on self-care and decide, your mental and physical and emotional health is critical if you're going to get through this. It's almost 5 years now with my wife. It's really a marathon. You need to be prepared mentally, physically, and emotionally. So the first thing you can start doing is putting together your self-care team, and that's most likely going to consist of your family, friends. Could be a doctor, a therapist, social workers. They also include finding professional caregivers.
If people want to utilize some of the resources that the team from ACTC has put together, because it's a plethora of information, very essential information that is streamlined and it's easy to absorb, how can people find the website?
Yeah, the great thing is just alzcaregiving.org. We're all in this together. We're not the be-all or end-all. So please help us to learn and to grow as well.
All right, welcome back to High Now Daily. Historically, if you've ever watched this show over the course of the last 5 years, then you'll know as a viewer, Halloween is one of the funnest shows that we do every year.
It absolutely is, because we get dressed up, and that's the fun part. We get to pick out our costumes. And the last couple of years, I was in charge of the costumes. So
And they've been pretty good. Last year's wasn't like the best fit for me, personally, the Encanto.
It was perfect.
Look at me,
Perfect.
I mean, gosh, I'm
a perfect Louisa?
Look at that. I mean, I love the facial hair there.
I mean, who's the
Hey,
one in
Kona
green,
Chang
though?
stopped by as the mighty king of what's going down.
Yes.
We did some crafting. This is all in one show. Halloween, I cannot wait. Halloween is always a fun show. Oh, remember the pumpkin?
Yes, the pumpkin. We had an amazing artist come in.
Bethany
and
George,
paint-
check her out. Yes.
Yes, on the pumpkin, and it looked pretty amazing. I mean, I think we actually looked better on the pumpkin than in real life.
And then there's Rachel as a blonde. That's 22. Jungle
and I had
Cruise.
fun. I had fun as a blonde that
Look
day.
at
I did.
And then you brought in the pet,
The tiger, yes.
the tiger.
So that's actually my nephew's, and every time I walk into my nephew's room, he has that tiger there. It scares the heck out of me, and so I was like, I gotta bring this on the show because it's so accurate to the show. That was Jungle Cruise.
Can I say though? I mean, the blonde. That might be a thing.
Yes, it is
Good.
a thing. I may bring it back this year. We'll see.
Tune in this year. It's gonna be a fun show, and we've added more to the Halloween show party right
And
now.
we're gonna get you guys
Lauren and
dressed up
Drew.
this
I'm
year,
excited.
too.
It's going to be fun. Yeah.
That's
I'm
gonna be a fun show.
but I can't wait.
It's gonna be a
Very
fun show.
afraid. I'm the one that usually gets the costumes together, so I'm gonna make all of us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really awesome, I think.
I'm down for that.
I have got
I know
plenty of ideas.
when you said blonde, I was like, Barbie?
Barbie.
Oh.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
Yeah,
That would be fun. Okay, now speaking of Halloween, we're gonna move on to some sweets now. We've got some candy over here. The crowd has spoken, and I believe we're not doing the board game blank slate. We're doing the cookie and the candy series challenge.
Yeah, so this is the first challenge this is the challenge that was chosen. I think what we have to do is now open up these fruit
What are we
by
doing?
the foot. I think we're gonna do that first, right? It's a fruit by the foot. We're opening it up, and we're supposed to eat it without our hands as quickly as we can.
Wait, the whole.
What about the wrapper?
Yeah, what
Take
about?
the wrapper off.
Okay.
No, keep the wrapper on, guys.
I know that's.
Nah, just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you.
So we take it all off.
So take that off. There we go. And then,
Oh.
okay, you guys ready on your mark? No.
Okay.
Not ready?
Who's gonna say?
Okay,
Oh, it's no hands?
Okay, so once it's there, you ready?
You started with the big part.
We're gonna like. Okay, ready?
Ready? Set, go. Let's go. I gotta do the Utah technique.
I'm dominating right now. I'm gonna give these guys a chance to catch up. I am dominating.
I'm about to drool.
Oh my god. Clearly I eat candy. What is happening? You two haven't even moved.
I'm having the hardest time.
Oh my God.
Done. I'm finished.
What?
Fruit by the foot.
I can't go.
Second place.
What is
I'm
happening
done.
over here? This is a disaster. No. Okay. Okay. We're moving on to game two.
I give up.
We're gonna move on to game two.
No.
I'm getting a little crazy.
No, I was choking.
Against the
What
wall.
happened?
Okay. Can we do something else?
All right. All right. Marshmallows. Now, this is like the old camp game.
Chubby Bunny, right?
Chubby Bunny. You're familiar. I say we switch it up.
Okay.
You want to do like girls versus boys? We could get that going.
We would just win.
It's because we did so poorly on that last one.
Okay, no.
You trying to do that
Even
now?
playing field. It's a new game.
All
New
right,
day.
Chubby
Let's do
Bunny. You
this.
guys ready?
Okay.
So you start off with, and the goal is you keep going until Chubby Bunny, right?
Okay. Wait, you say it each time. Okay, so you go start.
So you'll go 1. All right. Chubby Bunny.
Chubby
Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
Okay, now we're going 2. Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny. Wait,
Chubby Bunny. I'm gonna skip
All right.
Lauren.
Lauren.
I hit number 3. Chubby Bunny.
You have 3 in there?
Yeah, 3 in there.
Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
Bunny already? Okay.
Yours sounds like he has none. Wait, you're not eating them. You're supposed to keep them there. Are you eating them? You're supposed to keep them in there.
We gotta explain the rules better next time.
I didn't.
I thought it was in black.
No, I'm not.
Your side is getting smaller and smaller.
Chubby Bunny.
Yeah, 4? It's 4. But see, mine's are actually.
This is a little bit Well, Howard's here.
All right. Chubby bunny.
Chubby bunny.
Drew's killing. Oh man, I think I'm at capacity.
Okay.
Or maybe at capacity.
Chubby bunny.
We're going for 5.
I'm going for
Are you allowed to chew it?
You're eating them. All right.
I'm not
All right.
so fun.
Chubby bunny.
Wow.
Chubby bunny.
Yeah, you're chewing.
No, I'm not.
You're chewing. Okay, go.
I'm not.
Go.
I'm not.
Okay, here.
All right.
Are we going for 6?
We're going for 6. You and me, I know.
This is so
All
bad.
right, here we go.
I don't know about this.
Chubby bunny.
Chubby bunny.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Seven.
How are they doing this?
Chubby bunny.
Go, Drew.
True.
Oh! Come on, say it, please.
No. Tap out. Good job. Okay.
All right, you guys did an excellent job. I need it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, guys. How much more do we have?
I need a redemption, please. Can we do something I'm good at? I don't even know if I'm good at anything.
Bubble gum.
Okay, let's
Biggest
try
bubble.
this.
Okay,
Do we get 2 or 1?
2. Get 2. Yeah. Two.
Okay.
2. Here you go, Drew.
Well, we gotta
Thank
go
you.
like straight to the dentist after this, you know?
Okay.
Like the sugar intake
Good thing my
right now.
dad's a dentist, guys.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're coming.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's all, we're supposed to chew the gum, of course, but the biggest
Okay.
bubble.
How are we gonna, wait. Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
This is a good gum. By the way, this is
That's a-
Hubba Bubba.
Classic.
That's like a classic, yeah. All right, thank you.
I usually don't even eat gum at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Ready?
This one's for
Drew?
My gum's not chewed all the way yet.
I know.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Should we eat put the Oreos on our face while we're chewing? There you go. Let's do that game.
What? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you
We're ready.
You ready?
Watch this game.
And you gotta do the bubble? Right,
At the same
Okay,
time.
we're ready.
We're already moving on to the next game. Okay, go.
What are you for?
Move first? Okay. All right.
Okay, I got it.
Give me a second. Okay, Lauren, oh, wow, we're setting the bar incredibly low. You got it.
Drew.
Actually tough with this one.
It's so thin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
I
it.
know.
Oh my God, we're failing, Kat.
Redeem yourself, man.
The gum is so thin, like it won't like.
I got it.
We all lost.
Yeah,
Okay. No, next game.
Okay.
I think I'm on that one though.
Terrible.
Awful. Okay.
Okay.
Oreo on your
All right,
face.
this is the last challenge. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Oreo on the head, and then kick off.
You gotta get it to your mouth, right?
Guys,
I know.
I don't know.
Dang! Oh, you got it!
Go, baby!
Oh,
I got
dang.
two.
There was so much confidence, guys.
All right.
One more time.
You got it?
She's convinced.
She's going for 2.
Oh, look at the
Oh,
strategy.
look at
Ooh,
the-
the eye patch. Wow.
Thank you so much for watching High Now Daily. More challenges, more fun tomorrow. Tune in,
God.
3 p.m.
Chubby bunny.
Yeah.